Good morning, folks. I'm meteorologist Jim Howard, and this is your latest WITN First Alert forecast on this Wednesday, July 23rd. A good-looking day today. Out the door, some mid-60s at sunrise. Feels good. We'll get those highs back towards the upper 80s this afternoon. Still a little below that 90-degree mark, at least for another day. Check it out. Winds at a northeast at about 10 to 20. I'll go 88, my high this afternoon. That intense heat still targeting the weekend. Numbers coming up into the mid-90s, mid to maybe an upper 90, well, inland. Well, Saturday and Sunday, heat index pushing 110. And that heat looks like it'll continue at least through the first half of next week. It's not a slam dunk, but certainly trending that way. We're going to be in this one for a bit, folks. Dangerous heat into the weekend next week. As far as thunderstorms, not much. Evening thunderstorm or two. Severe weather is unlikely. Not a lot of rain, but a lot of heat into the weekend. Watch those heat index values today. Very doable again. The thermometer stays under 90. Heat index a little bit over that. Feeling like 93 this afternoon. 98 tomorrow. Here we go. 105 Friday. Potential heat advisory there. And then into the weekend, 109, 110, 111. Heat advisories at a minimum. Borderline heat warnings for some areas into the weekend. Dangerous heat headed our way. Got a couple more days though before it gets here. Satellite radar looks good this morning. Rain chances 20% or less. I'm not seeing much. Save an evening chance here or there. Generally dry with that heat building in late week. There's those 60s. This was back at 4:15 a.m. I like it. Low number on the map. That's 63, Roanoke Rapids. Greenville at 66. Let's say upper 60s inland. Out to the coastline, mid to upper 70s. Right along the water. There's that little northeast breeze at about 10. 15 to 20 on the winds this afternoon. More sun than clouds. We'll call it warm and breezy as we keep that high just under 90 this afternoon. On the beaches, 85, 86 on the sand. Jumping the surf right around 81 from the Outer Banks all the way through the Crystal Coast. A lot of sunshine out there. Moderate rip risk Outer Banks. That transitions to a low risk down to the Crystal Coast. Generally 3-footers north, 2-footers on the surf down to the south. High tide as the sun comes up just around 7 a.m. Low tide early afternoon. All right, watching a new area in the tropics. Low end chance. Northern Gulf as we head into, I would say, late week into the weekend. This cluster of storms had a similar situation a couple of weeks ago. As it moves westward into the Gulf, outside chance, 10% chance for development. Again, late week into the weekend. A long shot, another long shot. Dexter unlikely, but we'll keep an eye just in case that overachieves. Caribbean's good. Deep Atlantic, nothing brewing. All quiet. We'll watch the Northern Gulf as we head into the weekend. All right, back to the big map. Front headed south. There's the nice air mass settling in. For a couple of days, we'll probably stay maybe just under 90 again on Thursday, the way it looks right now. But that warmer air is on the move, starting to come back Thursday night into Friday. A few storms Thursday afternoon, a little more moisture. Isolated sea breeze storm or two. Not a lot, but a little action. And then we get you into Friday and the weekend. High pressure builds in. Hot, hot, hot. That heat really settles in over the weekend, folks. And again, I think that'll hang around at least through the first half of next week. This front gets stuck up here. Looks like it won't kick through until late Wednesday night of next week. All right, 88, 89 today, tomorrow. There's our afternoon storm chance. 30% tomorrow. 94 Friday, 97, 96 Saturday, Sunday. Showed you those heat index values pushing close to 110. Next week, numbers don't exactly come down much. Mid-90s, potentially more heat advisories in the next week. Those lows in the mid-70s. Rain chance never gets above 30%.